Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, 2016 has been a very eventful year within the entertainment industry, from seeing our favorite celebrities stride the red carpet at A-list gatherings to international artists such as J. Cole, Future and Seal performing here in our country. It's been a very hectic year. Well, so much happened, and joining us to share more and the highlights of some of the biggest events hosted, we're joined by entertainment journalist, or should I say renowned entertainment journalist, Lesley Mofokeng. Lesley, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning. Happy to be here.
In a nutshell, how would you describe 2016 entertainment-wise?
I think it's been an excellent year. It's been the year that it's actually a mixed bag. I mean, we had a lot of death, a lot of musicians that passed on, but also we had a lot of successes, especially on the international stage. I think we can never forget how Trevor Noah is doing so well in the States and representing South Africa. He recently interviewed Barack Obama. He called it a career highlight. He just got a book out, Born a Crime and Other Stories, which I just finished reading, by the way, and I think it comes highly recommended. There's also the success of Peltusi, who we saw grow right in front of our eyes. I remember Peltusi as a Miss Teen finalist, or runner-up, I think, that year, and she's grown over the years in leaps and bounds to become this huge star, and stars in this big American drama. So, and there's also Black Coffee, who did very well, performing at places like Coachella, being on the cover of huge reputable magazines in terms of house music, and also coming home to win summer awards and all of those things, flying the flag. Terry Peto did well. So it's been really a year of success, and South Africans, I think, consolidating their place. There's a time where British stars were doing so well in the States. I'm not saying that we're there yet, but the promise is there that South Africa could be the new cool in Hollywood, and you can see a lot more of our stars being recognized for their talents. Bonang Mateba, I think, has what it takes to take over the world. I mean, she's doing well in Nigeria. Minnie Dlamini is also doing so well. It's just been great vibes and just excitement and growth, and being recognized for what we really are and what we can bring to the world. And
we find that the entertainment industry is also getting very younger. The younger they are, you know, the more fearless they are to, you know, say, well, the world is just not big enough. I'm going to take over.
I think most of the time when I go to events, I always ask, who's that and why are they important? Who is this person? There are a lot of artists, like there's MT, who came out of nowhere and won a lot of Metro FM awards. A lot of, I see that a lot in hip hop, where the fearlessness we talk about. There's Fifi Cooper. I mean, when last did you hear of a good female MC? And there's Gigi Lamaine. There's so many other names that we are still getting familiar with. And I suspect that's the spirit of South Africa, that you can get out and do it. They're not timid. They're not intimidated by circumstance or whatever. They dream big and they go for their dreams and for their goals. And that's the South Africa that we were hoping for, especially in the entertainment space, that we should not be restricted. People should be free to go for their dreams and not be intimidated and not be told that they cannot do or be what they want to be or what they dream of becoming. So it's really a good space to be in entertainment right now.
Speaking of entertainment, do you have those events that are, you know, standard on the calendar? You know, the BMW Polo, the Durban July. Do you feel like they change every year, or, you know, it almost seems like it's the same as well?
Well, I mean, there was a shift this year when the Summers went to Durban for the first time in their history. They've never been outside of the Northwest at Sun City or in Johannesburg. For the first time, they went to the coast, and making Durban the place to be, as they always say, is the playground of South Africa. And it had its own different flavor. I don't know if it worked out. I don't know if everyone is happy with that. The jury is still out, but I think we stuck with Durban for 3 years at the Summers. And then there's also the Metro FM Awards that have always been in Durban, for a long time. So there's that consistency there. And then when it comes to the crowd, I don't know about the crowd. I think the crowd is still stagnant, but I also want to go back to the point that you made of new talent or new faces, new energy, new people. There are a lot of new people coming up through the ranks, identify themselves as socialites, winning these awards and popping on the red carpet out of nowhere. And I also suspect it's the spirit of Johannesburg. Johannesburg is that place where you fake it till you make it, really. And you really push yourself, and you know that the next person can do it better than you. So the competitiveness keeps it moving, keeps it fluid, keeps it keeps the game open, and people coming in and forcing their way in fashion, in all spheres of entertainment. I really think that the crowds are changing. Well, that's if you can fly to Durban or Cape Town for the horses.
Yeah.
But especially in Johannesburg, I feel like a lot of people are coming into the space and claiming their stake.
Who are you excited to see in 2017?
That's a tough question. I didn't prepare for that one. Who am I expecting to see doing well or what?
Doing well, either or, that you saw in 2016 and thought, this one.
You know, there's a couple of names, and they're mostly in music. And I think it's a great time for dance music. It's a great time for hip hop. It's a great time for Afro pop even. There are a lot of names. There are a lot of actors that I see doing extremely well. A lot of shows coming up. Never didn't prepare a name. I can't think of a name.
Yeah.
But I just think there's a lot of people coming through the ranks. And next year, and you see the reason why we have categories like Best Newcomer is for us to see the industry growing. It's for us to see the growth. And that's why we judge ourselves as an industry to say, are we bringing in more talent? Are people growing? Are people being given space to express themselves? And I think that that's the one category that I look out for at all of these major awards, to say who's coming up the ranks. I can't give you a name right now. I've actually just gone blank. But there's a lot of names that are running in my head, but I just can't pick one.
Yeah. And also 2016 as well, a lot of losses in the entertainment industry. It's just been, and it almost seems like 2016 was just like, and it all happened all at once.
It's been one of the most stressful years I think we've gone through. A lot of emotion, a lot of death, a lot of crying, a lot of, I mean who would have thought that Mandoza would be gone at this stage? Who would have thought so many artists locally and internationally would have gone? No one would have predicted that 2016 would bring so much loss with it. But I think we took it in our stride, and most of us are glad that it's over. We've seen so many deaths, and we're hoping that 2017 will be a better year of growth and new talent and just better prospects. This has been just a stressful year.
Yeah.
It's been a mixed bag.
You know, and the other thing about the entertainment industry is almost as if South Africa has found its own identity.
Yes.
You know, even with hip hop, even with our own sound. Did that happen gradually, in your opinion, or it's just sort of you know, it was there?
I think it was gradual. I mean, there was a time where it was cool to twang, it was cool to sound and look American and whatever. But these days we frown upon that. They kind of look at you like, okay, what is he trying to achieve? And I think it's the pride that today we wear African print.
Yes.
We're very proud with our dukes and all of these things. And I think it's that dream, I think the Thabo Mbeki dream that he had of African Renaissance manifesting itself. So Africans feeling proud of what they have to offer to the world and their identity, and knowing that the world actually is looking at Africa and wanting to see what's next. So I think it's that confidence also to say that we have what it takes and we're worthy. And like Lupita Nyong'o said, our dreams are valid.
Yeah.
And we matter and we're part of the world.
Speaking of dreams, and I need to let you go, but Casper Nyovest though, you know, we can't talk about 2016 without talking about how we filled up Orlando Stadium, and that's a sign of dreaming big for him.
That's it. That's the spirit we spoke about, of people dreaming big and not being held back by circumstance, and knowing that the world is their oyster, and not just to dream small, to release an album and hope 5 people buy it. But you dream big. You say, I want to fill up stadiums. I want to be a big star in this country and the world. And that is the spirit that we should be encouraging and engendering in our young people. And hopefully in 2017 we'll go with that and fill FNB Stadium next.
All right. Yeah. Lesley, thank you so much. Always such a pleasure having you on the program. Renowned entertainment journalist, highlighting some of the biggest events that took place in 2016.